Today's 1989 Batman.com Spotlight / ActionFeatures.net Toy Talk review is on the Dark Knight Collection Bruce Wayne Batman figure. Here we have the packaged version from the front in the Dark Knight Collection packaging. As you can see, we got the figure down below with sort of the orangish yellow background, his Batman armor stuff over to the side, Bruce Wayne there. You got Bruce Wayne and the Batman logo, and him all dressed up as Batman here. The same Michael Keaton face and Kenner Dark Knight Collection logo packaging as we've seen on other figures in the line. And on the back we've got our instructions on how to turn, well, they're not really instructions. We'll get into that when we get over to the couch to do the review. But we've got that over there, Bruce Wayne Batman, other figures in the line. And since this figure, sorry about that. There's again from the front. And since this figure was re-released in the Batman Returns line, here he is in the Batman Returns packaging. As you can see, the changes in the packaging to from the Dark Knight Collection to the Batman Returns line was dedicated card art. We've got this awesome shot of the Michael Keaton Batman kind of holding his outfit, getting ready to put it on. Label down here with the quick change Batman armor. Same layout of packaging down below with Bruce off to the side. Batman's armor and stuff there. We flip it around. We've got the same instructions on how to turn Bruce Wayne into Batman. Other figures in the line, vehicles and such. The Bruce Wayne logo there. There he is one last time for the carded versions before we take a look at the loose version. Alright, we can see Bruce Wayne standing over here, and then we've got all his gear, which we'll look at before we put it on the figure for this close-up. We've got a pair of boots that just clip on from the back. We've got a pair of gloves, one holding a batarang, the other just in a fist. We've got the stomach armor, chest armor thing with a belt attached. And we've got a cowl with a cape attached. And then here's the actual Bruce Wayne. Standard 5 points of articulation, black outfit to kind of go on underneath the pieces of armor. Got this really sweet Michael Keaton head sculpt. So there he is from the front. Take him around all the way to the back. He's got sort of like a baggy sculpting to the back of the shirt, which is a nice little detail that you don't see, you know, in the packaging. So there he is as Bruce Wayne, and all armored up as Batman. Yeah, as you can see, he makes a better Bruce Wayne figure than he does a Batman figure. The armor's a bit large and kind of clunky. We'll get into that more, though, when we take him over to the couch. So there he is from the front. Spin him all the way around. Lift up his cape. So you can see where the belt clips in the back to hold the armor on. And back again from the front. Now we'll take all this stuff over to the couch and do the review. Hey everybody, welcome to another ActionFeatures.net / 1989Batman.com merchandise spotlight toy talk review thing. Doing another one of these Batman videos, the Dark Knight Collection, Batman Returns. As you can see from the opening, we're doing the Bruce Wayne figure today. I was making sure it wasn't like quick change Bruce Wayne, which I don't know why that was stuck in my head. This is by request. I believe his username was GB Glide on the BatmanOnline.com forums, Batman-online.com forums. He was asking if we would do this figure, and I told him, for sure, we'll move it up the list and we'll get it going. This is the Dark Knight Collection version of the packaging, as you saw in the opening video. As usual, the Keaton headshot up top. We've got Bruce Wayne packaged over to the side here, his quick change outfit type dealio, his accessory. On the back, we've got a little story, actually, on the back this time. It says, Bruce Wayne receives a call for help over his Batcave communicator, clicking his tuner wheel for a clear message. He quickly puts on his cape, chest plate, boots, and gloves, and answers the call as Batman. Watch your legs, please. So it actually, instead of being instructions, it's kind of like telling a little story, which is kind of cool. And then we've got the rest of the figures in the line on that version of the packaging. Put that over to the side. Okay. Then we've got the Batman Returns version packaging.
I love that art on it.
Oh, the art is so cool. That is so cool. Bruce is like getting this stuff out like, yeah, I'm ready to get ready. I'm ready to get ready. Pretty cool, huh? He's getting stuff out of his Bat Vault. So it's got the Bruce Wayne name up front. We got the exact same packaging layout as the other one, except the purple background as usual, with quick change Batman armor. And then we've got the same deal on the back. It's a different picture, but again, it's not really. It says instructions. Instructions. Bruce Wayne needs to call for help over the Batcave communicator. That's not instructions.
He's telling you to become Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. So the instructions are that you're going to have to give Batman Bruce Wayne a call over his Batcave communicator, and then he'll just put the clothes on for you. So don't even worry about it. You don't even have to do anything with this figure. Then we've got a bunch more stuff in the line on the back here, and that's about that. Okay, so then we've got the actual figure, and we're going to look at just Bruce Wayne by himself at first here. And as the opening video showed, I'll show him close up both his. I should close up both his Bruce Wayne and his Batman, so you can get a good look at what that armor looks like on him. But let's just talk about Bruce at first here. I really like. This is probably one of the best Bruce Wayne figures made. Absolutely. In that it's not got like gloves on or the push down the head thing that a lot of those figures had. It's just kind of Bruce in maybe like some kind of running clothes or workout clothes or something like that.
He's wearing reveal that he's Batman clothes to the world.
Okay, sort of. He's got a black turtleneck and black like tight pants on, almost running pants or cycling pants or something. A pair of gym shoes. I'm sure they're Nike Airs, just like they were in the movie. And then just like bare hands and a bare head. The head sculpt is phenomenal. It looks dead on Michael Keaton. And this is way before the days of real scan. This is an actual sculpt. I know the guy that sculpted this head, by the way.
You do?
I do. He's the same guy that sculpted the... I have the original head sculpt for the Batman figures from this line. And he's trying to find the wax sculpt that he did of Keaton to send my way. Super cool guy. And he's really talented. And they sculpted all of these at this size. Not like where it's sculpted 2 up and then shrunk down. And I asked him about that, and I said, how did you get such a great likeness? He's like, oh, that's pretty big for sculpting. And I'm thinking, that's pretty big? You can sculpt that much detail and make that face look this good at this size instead of at a 2-up size? That's pretty incredible. This is a great likeness for Michael Keaton. I still can't, to this day, I think it's fantastic. Now we're going to talk about what Blaze is talking about, the design on the turtleneck. He's got some gray like lines and a little bit of patterning here and there. And then for some reason, he has a red stylized bat on his left of his chest.
It's not as obvious as all the other Batmans from the animated series.
That's true. But it's just, I know why they're doing it, because it's like kind of just like a fun little thing to put on there, like, hey, he's secretly Batman, and he's got Batman on his shirt. But man, just leave it off of there. Don't put that on there. You're telling everybody, Bruce.
It doesn't ruin the toy.
No, it's not. But Vicky's going to show up. He's going to be running this outfit, working out. Hey, why's that weird red bat on your shirt? Oh, that's not a red bat. That's just a design.
I spilled ketchup all over my shirt.
It's ketchup. It's blood. I'm real tough. There's just some blood over there. It's like one of those, those gator things on the polo shirts. That's what it is. It's designer bat shirts. Just a big fan. So other than that, it's a really cool Bruce Wayne. Now his accessories, like we heard, he has that little Batcave communicator with this little dial on it that clicks.
Right.
Kind of weird.
I kind of like it.
It's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's kind of just a cool walkie-talkie thing. And you can't get it into his hand, but it's real tight to get it into that hand.
I never really used it as, like, a walkie-talkie thing for Batman to use. I would spin the wheel. I'd have it on Joker, and then it'd be, like, Joker's hacking into the radio thing to communicate to Gotham.
Yeah?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Like, something where if he spun the wheel, like, he'd be able to hack into the radio system or something.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing back there? Can you stop breaking that up, because it's going to pick up on there. It's going to sound like static. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so then, other than that, he comes with these pieces of Batman armor that you can put on the figure to turn him into Batman. I'm almost going to drop him. He comes with a pair of boots that are just like clip-on things that go on over his feet. And those represent the sort of design of the Bat boot in the movie. It's got like the lines. Hey, buddy, can you stop messing with that styrofoam?
Yeah, well.
Thank you very much. You just had to do one more, huh? Alright, so then it's got those like lines that go up the boot, and it's got like the buckly things across. So you put those on him, and then he's got these gloves that kind of slip on over his hands, and they're again trying to mimic the design of the movie.
That would have been a great part instead of the Thunder Whip Batman or whatever to do the more like the movie. Like
The Thunder Whip has it.
I know. I'm saying instead of doing it on the Thunder Whip, if they're trying to make it more like the gloves from the movie on the Bruce Wayne, they could have like done the.
Well, they would have to just switch out hands because there's no way of getting these things over without making them huge. Right. And the right hand has a batarang permanently stuck inside of it.
Which I am not a huge fan of, but.
No, I'm not either. And then the chest piece, the chest armor is actually really nice.
Yeah.
It looks like I got a hair stuck to it. The chest armor actually looks like the chest armor in the movie. Like the sculpt is really good, and that just goes on, and then the belt is a piece of it, and it clips in the back. This little plug thing. I'm sorry if I'm taking a little bit of time here to do this. So that clips around, and then we've got the cowl, which is open on the bottom, and it slips on over his head, and then has the cape permanently attached. So now you got your fully suited up Batman. In no way, shape, or form is this a good Batman, though. The mask is really goofy looking because it's so big, and the gloves are so big. They look like oven mitts. It looks like getting cookies out of the oven, Batman.
Or the mad sketch where he's the bread baker.
Yeah, or that. I mean, I know what they're trying to do, and it's great fun for kids.
Right.
I had this figure when I was young, and I thought it was awesome. But it's definitely not a good... If you're thinking, I can just get that Bruce Wayne, I got Batman and Bruce Wayne covered. No, you don't. You've got Bruce Wayne and... Bruce Wayne dressed as Batman at San Diego Comic-Con. Not really Batman. Because this is not... It looks like he's going to Halloween. And he's got an ill-fitting costume. He looks like he's got one of those, like, one Party City type Batman outfits.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fit that well. But he's trying. He's like, yeah, you know what? It's bad. It's good enough.
Before, you know when I had a shadowing in that Bruce Wayne, when I first got my Michael Keaton Batman toys.
Yeah. What's your hands?
The things would just keep coming off. The arms would on my other Batman. So I was like, ooh, the battering looks really weird. So I had to put two right gloves on Batman.
So you didn't like that battering?
Yeah.
I think I cut mine off when I was young. I think I cut the battering part off. I mean, it's a great thing for kids. I understand what they were trying to do. And there's only so much you can do because this stuff's got to be kind of bigger to get on top of a body. Other than making the push-down head like they did in other, like Batman Forever and Batman Robin, which I also really don't like. The point of this is, though, you get a great Bruce Wayne. The Batman armor piece is, okay, not that great. You can make a cool little display of the Batman armor sitting in a case or something like that, though. The Bruce Wayne is where it's at, though. You can leave all this Batman stuff behind, or even just do that. You know, where he's got the mask off. You get the mask off and it's 10 times better.
Right.
Overall, really cool Bruce Wayne.
Right.
Not so cool on the Batman part, but definitely worth picking up. Bruce Wayne's a must-have.
That's why I'm glad I have a Bruce Wayne and a Batman, so I don't have to worry about putting all that armor.
Yeah, because that's a nightmare.
And here's what I think: this would have been their perfect chance to do the bat signal sign connected to the mask.
Oh yeah, with the symbol. Yeah, the only problem is it would be tough to get it over. The reason it's open at the bottom is to get it over that head. So it'd be tough to put it, like, have a piece that's stopping it.
Especially how huge the mask is already.
Yeah, it'd be really huge. Unless they did it like 2 pieces that clipped around, but even then it'd be huge. We're debating nothing here because it's all about having a Bruce Wayne. And if you're collecting this line, you have to have a Bruce Wayne.
Right.
And this is a great Bruce Wayne. There's another Bruce Wayne that comes with the custom coupe.
I like that one.
I like it a lot too, and when we get to the custom coupe, we'll talk about that Bruce Wayne, and we'll tell a little bit more about maybe which is the better of the 2 Bruce Waynes. Don't reveal it yet.
Okay.
If you have a preference. We'll reveal it once we get to the second one. Alright, so that's it for this one. If you want to see pictures, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the info section below, and there'll be a link to the pictures. Alright? So we'll see you guys next time.